Hello, BookTube, and welcome to episode 17 of Hours in My Library. And we're again in London, and this is London by A.R. Hope Moncrieff. It's Ascot Robert Hope Moncrieff. He lived from 1846 to 1927, and this is a nicely illustrated volume. It's AC Black. It's a whole series of sort of travel guides. He wrote many of them. He was a Scottish writer. He wrote children's stories as well as other fiction stories too. I've never read any of his. I might have actually. Just all of a sudden, it just dawned on me. I might have actually read some of his stories because he is a popular name, and you do see him in a lot of stuff, in a lot of compilation of books, and especially these AC Black ones. This was published. Does it even give me a date? Yes, it does. It was published in 1910. Yeah, published 1910. 32 full-page illustrations in color. And they're nice illustrations. There's the frontispiece. And again, it's one of these that are just fun reads, sort of a guide to London, a little bit of history. This is Grocer's Hall. Just wonderful. The colors on those are just beautiful. We'll show some more here. This is St. Martin's in the Fields. This is the Abbey from Whitehall, Westminster Abbey. Just love these books. And here's Queen Victoria's funeral. You can see sort of, it looks like fog or smog coming in there. There's a nice little piece of ephemera in this book as well. And here's the tower. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of these. They're just wonderful. Let's see, maybe another couple, because as I say, there's, what is there, 32 it says. Here's Cloth Fair. Oh, that's a beautiful one. And there's a nice little insert here for another book. It's called Familiar London, painted by Rose Barton, containing 61 full-page reproductions in color of Miss Barton's paintings. And it's got a little fold out, and it's got, there are 500 pensioners and 139 allotments, whatever. It's like, it's the order form, but it's got like a page out of it as well. You see these in a lot of older books. It's AC Black, Charles Adam and Charles Black. So, and it's just beautiful. This whole series, there's almost 100, I think, of these guides, sort of books by AC Black, and they all, like, if you, my local bookshop has, or did get a whole set of them in 90 some volumes, but I've been trying to resist, but there are a number of them I'd like to get. I do have, or I've had over the years, probably about a half a dozen to 10 of them or so. But this one is just really nice. The embossed cover and the spine. I like when they do decorative spines. They look nice on the shelf. But this also, as I say, he's a fun writer. He's fun to read. It's very good, and it's something, again, I should read right from the beginning all the way through, but a lot of these I've just picked up and read sections of them, of areas that I was reading somewhere else. It's just really great for that. And the contents is what London is, the city, about St. Paul's, along the Strand, Charing Cross, Westminster, Clubland, the West End, Parks and Palaces, the East End, the Surrey side, the suburbs, and, as I say, 32 illustrations. So there ends this edition of Hours in My Library. I'll see you next week, BookTube.